Got that good soul in my feet.
Obviously, the hair is viscerally upsetting on multiple levels. Some people have even suggested that I was actually the inspiration behind the movie Joe Dirt. So what's happening here with my perm mullet, which was part perm, part mullet, right, is that we have two completely different worlds of hairstyles somehow simultaneously existing, which is kind of a little bit like social media, right? We have Instagram versus reality. You have those friends that have perfect lives, and they feel the need to tell you about it. We get it, Giselle. You're a Brazilian supermodel married to Tom Brady with gorgeous children, and you fly private. You are hashtag blessed, but you are also hashtag bragging, okay? So today, we're talking about the art of digital persuasion. How can you do a better job influencing action from behind the screen? Getting people, influencing them, nudging them to do what you want them to do. The next time that you are trying to figure out what to write, what to create, what to say, to persuade a customer, a client, a family member, a friend to get on board with you, this is exactly what you do. And someone starts to get into a knockdown, drag out, caps lock, take no prisoners, bloodshed Facebook fight. And then the next day, you're at book club. And it's like it never even happened. You're trading recipes. It's like, what? Why do we act like this online? What is wrong with us? Turns out, there's actually a name for this behavioral phenomenon that we're all guilty of. Psychologists call it the online disinhibition effect. That because we're behind those screens and we can't physically see someone's face, we forget that there is this living, breathing human being on the other side. That's why I don't call them screens. I call them empathy blockers, because they block our ability to be able to truly feel and understand our people, our customers, our friends, our family. That's on the recipient side. Over here, on the sender side, if you are a seller or a brand, sometimes you're asking yourself, hello, is anybody out there? Why is no one responding to my email, to my post? Why can't I get people to do what I want to do? It was a little confusing. Is Matthew McConaughey the superhero driving a Lincoln because he's an everyday guy? Or will an everyday guy that drives a Lincoln become like Matthew McConaughey? Or is it trying to be funny because Matthew McConaughey would never drive a Lincoln? Like, what is happening here? So it bombed. Like that, I lost 70% of my company's revenue. I had to convert my 800 square foot apartment into a makeshift office. In a panic, I took the art off the walls, the whiteboards went up, the couches went down in the garage, desks went in. In our guest room, huge glass conference table with inches, like if you push the chair out, it would hit the wall. And we were in survival mode. Suddenly, I had an idea. And this idea is what I used on our clients to get the content to start working. From there, the Oscars hired us, ABC Disney hired us, Hitachi, Hilton, Target. This one little simple mind trick, this little idea that I had my entire agency over the course of the next 6 months roaring back to life. And so I'm going to share it with you today because I want to take this secret weapon, as ridiculous as it sounds, and I want to give it to you because I want you to be able to do the same thing. Is can you push yourself through as a digital marketer, a digital seller, as a communicator in the modern marketplace? Can you challenge yourself to say, can I approach this differently? Can I show this Can I say this differently? Can I? And you try to reframe the conversation. You can't control algorithms and newsfeed updates, and there's the advertising change. I mean, the US government can't control Zuckerberg. You know, we can't control all these things. You can't control that your customers are complaining and driving you crazy. You can't control that your friends aren't doing what you want. You can't control that fanny packs are back in style. We can't control these things. What you can control is how you choose to react to it. what you choose to type and text and tweet? Can we challenge ourselves to pause before we post, face it, and communicate with kindness, which is not only more persuasive, but adds more humanity into our everyday conversations? Thank you all so much for having me. My name is Erin Gargan. Have an incredible JaneCon. Thank you, guys.
Sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. I feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, I can't take my eyes off.
Wow, you guys. Can we give her another round of applause? That was amazing, right?